Okay. We are now at 1-2, order of operations, and within your book, go ahead and turn to page 10, and we're going to go through 15. One dash two, order of operations. 1-2, order of operations. Okay? Pause the video until you get there. Here we go. The first thing is that we need to do is we need to go ahead and define evaluate. Define evaluate. Evaluate literally means find the value. And when I say value, we just mean pretty much the answer. That's what I mean. Now we can go ahead and look at example 1. Example 1 is found on page 10. On example 1, we need to evaluate, which means to answer 3 to the 5th. Well, 3 to the 5th is actually 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 is your base. 5 is your exponent. And that tells you how many 3's you multiply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'd like to do is 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Then I would take 27 times 3. It's 21, 6, 81. And then 81 times 3, which is 243. So that's what we are looking at. This is the first time that we see guided practice. On guided practice, you see 1A, which matches the same one in the book. So go ahead and try yourself. Pause the video and try. 2 is my base. 2, I have to write it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can go ahead and multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. That is 2 to the 4th. 1B. 1B matches the book. Go ahead and pause the video and try. 4 is my base. 5 is my exponent. I write 4 and I have to write it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 24 is 64. 64 times 4. I'm going to go ahead and continue. 16, 24, 25. Now we're at 256. Times 4. We are at 24, 22, 1,024. So that's 1,024. One last one, 1C. Go ahead and pause and try for yourself. 7 is my base. I'm going to write it 3 times. 49. 49 times 7. 63. 28. 343. Now below it says write what I write to explain the order of operations. G stands for grouping, which is parentheses, brackets. This is like a different set of brackets. It's a higher level. First level, second level, third level. They're all pretty much parentheses. And then a big division line. That means I would have to do what's on top and then what is on bottom. We have to do grouping first, and some of us have heard of that as parentheses, but I like to use the word grouping. E stands for exponents. That is the reason why I taught you exponents up here. We have to do exponents next. Then we have M, D. I need you to bracket those together. M stands to multiply, multiply and divide. Some of us get tricked on this because we must multiply and divide. They're on the same level, and we must go from right to left. What if I asked you this question? What if I said 24 divided by 2 times 3? Most of us would take 2 times 3 first, and then take 24 divided by 6. That is not true. We go from left to right because multiplication division is on the same level. We would actually take 24 divided by 2, 12 times 3, 36. Same thing with adding and subtracting. So add, subtract, and we must go from left, or sorry, I wrote right to left. I apologize. Left to right, left to right. Okay? Let's go ahead and look at example 2. This is found in your book as example 2 on page 10. Evaluate 16 minus 8, divide by 2 squared plus 14. So let's look at this. My first job is to look for grouping. We do not have any grouping. My second job is to find exponents. I have an exponent. I must do that first. Bring everything else down except for what you do. 16 minus 8 divide by 2 squared is 2 times 2, 4, plus 14. I'm done with exponents. Now I look to multiply and divide. Left to right. So 16 minus 8, 8 divide by 4, 2. So 16 minus 2 plus 14. Add, subtract. Left to right. 16 minus 2, 14, plus 14, 28. Guided practice. Same as in your book. Pause the video. Try for yourself. Here's what you should have gotten. There is no grouping, no exponents, but there is multiplying. We must multiply first. 3 plus 42 times 2 is 84 minus 5. Then we must add or subtract left to right. 3 plus 84, 87, bring down the minus 5. 87 minus 5, 82. Pause the video. Try 2B. Let's go ahead and try 2B. On 2B, there is no grouping, but there is exponents. It's not 8 times 2. This is 8 times 8. I write it twice. That is 64. Bring everything else down. Then I go to multiply, divide. I have multiply. 7 times 11, 77. 20 minus 7 plus 64 minus 77. Now we are left with add, subtract, and we must go left to right. Pardon, the phone is going off. Let's keep going. Here we go. 20 minus 7 is 13. Bring down the plus 64 minus 77. Then we have 13 plus 64, 77. 77 minus 77, so 77 take away 77, we are at 0. That is it.